What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we have here the Maono PD200W Hybrid microphone, and it is the world's first wireless podcast microphone. Now, the reason they call this a hybrid microphone is because there's multiple ways of connectivity. So you have the USB, you have the XLR, and then you have the wireless connectivity. So much like these, pocket wireless microphones, you have a receiver and then it wirelessly connects to your microphone. So I have the receiver plugged into my Mac. The one that it comes with in the box is a receiver that plugs USB-C, but they also sell separately the lightning adapter receiver and then the one for the camera, which has a 3.5 millimeter jack. But this is it. It looks very much like a professional podcast microphone, which it's supposed to resemble. And the cool thing about this is with one receiver, you can plug up to two of these wireless microphones. So if you had a podcast and you were, talking with someone, you can have one use this and one use the other, and you can record in stereo. So then they're both separate files and you can EQ them, you can edit them as you'd like. And for this video, I'm going to be primarily focusing on the wireless connectivity. I really want to test the connection, the audio quality of it, not having any cables anywhere really. It's rated to have clear audio recording for up to 60 meters, which sounds like a long distance. And it's rated to last up to 60 hours, which is a very, very long podcast. Some just quick, cool features. They have a knob right on top here that is used for microphone gain. So you can add more juice to it or decrease the level. But also you can plug in headphones on the back of this microphone and you can have monitoring. So then this button does that as well if you turn it. And there is another cool feature on here. So on the top next to this knob, there is a mute button here. So I can talk. So you see when you press the mute button, there will be some red LED lights that flash. And then this top knob right here, it illuminates red to let you know that it is on mute. So the good thing is if you're streaming and you want to mute real quick, you just press that button and then you can press it again and let your audience hear what you have to say. But just remember, if you're connected via XLR, the mute will not work. It only works on USB and wireless connectivity. And then you also have a button back here. If I press it, oh, there it goes. So you can see the LED lighting right around the microphone there. And it can cycle through different colors and it pulsates as it stays on the color. So you'll see that's red. Go through and that's what? Orange, yellow, green, a light blue or teal or aqua. That's what we're calling it. Blue. That is their purple, pink. That is my color right there. And then you got off. So then it goes from rainbow, red, all of those colors, whatever you'd like. Now this microphone is a dynamic microphone, which means it does not require phantom power, which is great. This also has a cardioid pickup pattern. So then if I turn it, you won't be able to really hear me. But then if I turn it back to the sound of my voice, you can hear me loud and clear. So it's very directional. It's a podcast microphone meant for dialogue and clear, crisp, just audio soundings of your voice. There also is a software that Maono provides. It's Maono Link. So you can download it on their website. And what's cool is once you connect your microphone via USB-C, there's EQing on there. There's multiple voices you can download and just have your voice manipulated in that way. There's reverb. There's all these ways you can edit your voice to just make it sound like the way that you want to on this software. So let me just talk quickly about what comes in the package. So you will have the microphone itself, and there is a built-in shock mount to it. And I love microphones that have the built-in shock mount because it feels just a little bit more sturdier for me. Usually when I have a microphone where I have to put it in a shock mount, for some reason, it feels just a little bit flimsy, but this feels really rock solid. This feels really good. Also in the packaging, you get two cables. You get one shorter cable, and it's a USB-C female to USB-C male. There's also an adapter that makes it a USB male. And then you have a longer cable, which I use for the charging, and it is a USB male to a USB-C male. And you plug the USB-C to the back of this microphone and it charges. And the way that you know that it's charging is if you have the microphone off and you plug in the USB-C, there's a orange light that lights up around this top button right here. And when you know it's done charging, if your microphone is off, there will be no light illuminated on that light. Also in the packaging was the receiver in a USB-C male plugged straight into my computer. And then lastly, in the packaging, it came with its own mini mic stand, which is really cool if you just want to have it on a tabletop. Let me just get it real quick. So here it is. It's really sturdy. The base is metal and everything else is plastic. But the cool thing is it extends to just a little bit. Tighten that up right here. So you can put this flat on your desk. So if you wanted to use it for Zoom meetings or anything like that, you can definitely utilize this that way. Okay, so I want to get into the noise reduction and see how well it really performs. So if you hold this top button for about 3 seconds, the light should turn green. And then you have different levels of noise reduction. So you have a weak, a medium, and a strong. All right, so I have a fan blowing at me and it's on 3. So it's a really big fan. It's pretty powerful. So this is what I'm going to do. Okay. So noise cancellation is off. We're going to go to low. So this is low. I don't know if you can hear a difference, but this is low. I'm going to stay quiet for about 3 seconds. Okay. So I don't know if it's doing anything. Let's go one more stronger. Okay, that is the next tier higher. So this is on medium. Hopefully it did something better. I will be quiet for about 3 seconds. Okay, and then we are going to change this to the maximum noise cancellation. That is the brightest green. So now it should be really cutting out this wind noise. I'm gonna be quiet again for 3 seconds. All right, so that is with the noise cancellation. So we will see if we really hear a difference. All right, so I just listened to the audio just really quick just to hear the noise reduction, and it worked. It was very impressive. I mean, the fan was literally maybe 4 feet away from me, and it was on the highest setting, but it did an amazing job cutting majority of the noise out. I think through all the testing, through all the listening, all the A/B sampling that I've been doing with this microphone, it has really, really blown my expectations out of the water. For something that is wireless, it's just plug and play. All you have to do is change the input on your computer and make sure that it recognizes this microphone, and then you're good to record. The only thing that I will get for myself personally is the receiver that goes on the camera, so then I don't have to sync it in post. But honestly, the fact that it doesn't have wires, the fact that it looks like a microphone. I use a little clip-on mic. I don't like it when the microphone is in plain sight, but it's supposed to be a wireless small microphone. I would much rather have something that's big like this in your face and it tells everyone, hey, I'm using a microphone. I don't like the clips on the hat. I don't like when they clip it on the forks. This looks good, it sounds good, it's easy to use, and I mean it's a no-brainer. So like I said early in this video, if you are a podcaster, if you're a streamer, this goes on for up to 60 hours. If you're streaming for 60 hours, one, I give it up to you, but two, this right here, like I said earlier in this video, if you're a podcaster, if you're a streamer, this can last up to 60 hours. So if you're streaming for 60 hours, which good for you, but also this is perfect. This is a no-brainer. It's a plug and play microphone. There's no cords, as you can see. You can go here and here. And as a creator, I love tools that just work. I'm big on less cables. I'm big on just connectivity, that you just connect it and it works. I'm big on all those things, and this thing checks off all those boxes for me. So if you are interested in this new world's first wireless podcast streaming microphone like this, then hit up Maono.com. This is the Maono PD200W Hybrid microphone. Hybrid again because you can wire it or you can use it wirelessly. You can check it out. I have links down below. You can check their website at Maono.com, Maono.com. Cut the cables, go hybrid, free to podcast. Get you one of these microphones. And let me know down below in the comments if this is something you're thinking about picking up, or if you like the idea, if you like the look, if you like the quality, any of the above. Until then, I will see you on my next video. Peace.